Son, this message is for you, and listen to me closely. The woman you choose to stand beside you in life will either be your greatest source of strength or your biggest reason for your downfall. I've seen men build empires with the right woman, and I've seen men lose everything because they ignored the warning signs. I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I'm one of those men who almost lost everything because of ignoring warning signs. You can't afford to get this wrong. Let's talk about what to look for in a woman who will help you build a future worth living with. I know you're going to meet a lot of people in your life. Some will lift you up and some will drag you down. The biggest decision you'll ever make isn't your career, where you live, or even your closest friends. It's who you choose to build a life with. The wrong partner can make every success feel hollow, but the right woman, she will multiply her efforts, bring peace to your home, and make every victory even sweeter. A woman like that doesn't just fall into your lap. You have to be intentional, clear-eyed, and wise with your decisions. And before you even start looking, you need to know what you're looking for. So let's break that down. I think one of the best parts of this is going to be so beneficial for me. I've been drawing this out and writing it, and I'm writing it for you, but that I get to make sure that I pick the right woman going forward for my life and for ours together. So, and what do I mean by the right traditional woman? When I say traditional, I don't mean outdated. I mean time-tested values that create strong families and powerful partnerships. A traditional woman values family. She sees her home as something to nurture, not something to escape from. She is feminine in her strength, not weak, but kind, supported, and confident in her own skin. She doesn't seek chaos or competition in her relationships. She seeks balance and unity. She's someone who you can count on to be steady when life throws storms your way. She is your support, she is your anchor, and she is the person who guides you towards your life. So ask yourself something, son. Does this person respect her parents? How does she talk about her family? Because how she treats the people closest to her is how she'll treat you. If she's not saying nice things about her friends, if she's not saying nice things about other people, if she's doing underhanded and backhanded things, that's not the kind of woman you want to be with. I've made bad choices in that. I've allowed women who have said bad things and are kind and loving to people's faces, but behind closed doors, they are a totally different person. They are happy to stab someone's back as soon as that other person walks out the room. And I've overlooked those things because I always believed that this person was in love with me and supported me, and it didn't work out like I thought. And so I hope that you take these words of wisdom and you use them to guide you in making better choices than your dad made. So let's embody these qualities that you need to have in a woman. What are the qualities you look for to help stand the test of time and makes a woman who is like your grandparents? Your grandma on the Martin side were together for 54 years before grandpa died this October. And them being together that long took a commitment and a focus and love and understanding and patience. And not everybody has those qualities, and you get to find them in the woman. Remember, son, lust fades, looks change, but values, those are what's forever. If you want to marry and have a family, find someone who does also. Don't waste years trying to change somebody's mind. If they don't want what you want, then part ways. Wish them the best and go find the one who matches your values and the dream of having a life that you want to have. Talk about what family means to both of you early on. And do you believe in discipline? Do you believe in the roles of faith in the family? Do you want children, and how do you want your children to be raised? How do you want to talk to your children? How does a family look? Who pays the bills? What's the role of a mom? What's the role of a dad? Those things are important discussions to have, and have them early, because if you wait until you are in love and have all these feelings, then those feelings might cloud your judgment over what's right. Make those choices early, have those hard discussions, deep discussions, and then if they don't fit your values, move on. There are 4 billion women out there, and if you keep looking, you'll find one that fits. Your life goals must align. A woman who wants to travel the world solo every year isn't going to be the right match if you want to build a home and a legacy. Find a woman who wants a family, who wants to give knowledge to her kids, who wants to have that experience of raising them and growing with them and being in connection with them. Not somebody who wants to give them away and have a babysitter and let somebody else take care of the dirty work and the connection, but they want to party and go out. If they want to party and go out, that's not the kind of woman to build a life around. Find a woman who wants to be at home, who wants to enjoy the family time and the connection time and the joys and reading a book and having the laughs and playing board games and going on family trips, doing things as a family, building your kids up, because that's the legacy that will stand the test of time. I'm gonna tell you what, I ignored so many red flags. I wouldn't have you today if I had paid attention to all the red flags, and it's cost me a ton. I had to sell all my investment properties. I had to sell off all my businesses. I went back to ground zero and even in the hole to get to be your dad. And it was a difficult and painful experience, but I've learned a lot since then. And now I'm even more committed than ever to helping guide you, because while I made those mistakes and I didn't learn some lessons that I could have from friends of mine, I hope that you can hear this wisdom that I'm giving you today and know that it's coming from my heart, and knowing that I care about you more than I ever could enunciate and explain to you, and that today you get to make these choices because these are the things that are going to support you in having the life you want. So what kind of qualities really stand apart for having a woman that you want to have, and having the life that you want? You know, a life full of business, health, and family, right? Who stands beside you when things get tough, and what matters? You want a supportive and loyal woman. A good woman stands with you, not behind you or in front of you, but beside you. She's not there for the good times. She's there, she's there when the times aren't good. She's there when the money's tight, when you're doubting yourself. She helps build you back up and let you know why you're doing what you're doing, and holds you accountable and supports you in achieving all that you're capable of. She's not here to break you down and beat you up, but to help you and lift you to your greatest potential. When you've got weight in the world on your shoulders, she's there to pick you up and help you make it happen. If she only sticks around while things are easy, she's not the one. You want a woman who makes your burden lighter, not heavier. Not someone who's going to fight with you and argue with you and make your life more complicated, but someone who's going to compliment you, who's going to build you up. She's going to support you when you're down. She's going to praise you when you're achieving, and she's going to help keep you in line so you keep moving forward and living the life you want to have, building that legacy, building that family, and living the dream you've always had. You want somebody who's going to be committed to raising a family with you. A strong woman isn't just a great partner, she's a great mother. And that's not just having children, it's about raising them with purpose. She believes in that children are a blessing and not a burden. She understands that discipline, respect, and kindness start at home. She knows that while she may take the lead in nurturing, you both have a role to play in shaping your kids into strong and capable adults. That moms and dads are equally as important, and they both teach their own valuable roles. And that you can't be replaced by any other man, and that she's not replaceable by any other woman. That a mom and a dad are sacred, and both of them deserve to be respected for the gifts that they have and the commitment they have to building a family. And you want a woman who wants a stable home, doesn't want drama, she doesn't want chaos, she doesn't want to go out drinking and partying with her friends. She wants to be at home with you. She wants to love with you on your kids and love on you and share those experiences and build a life that you'll remember and enjoy till the end of time. If she doesn't respect the role of a mother, she won't respect the role of a wife. Pay attention to how she talks about kids and family life. If she doesn't want to have kids, don't force it on her. And don't put yourself in that position where you have a mom to your kids who doesn't want to be a mom. If she doesn't want to be a mom and she says those things, believe what she says and move on. I didn't make those choices, son. I'm going to tell you from my heart. I made poor choices in the world, the women that I've been dating. I've dated for the wrong reasons. And those things have cost me dearly in my life so far. And they've made being your dad more complicated and having the things that I want in this world more difficult. And being more intentional and more focused on the qualities in a woman that would have shaped the kind of life I wanted to have, would have supported me in finding the right person who's going to make these things happen for me and for you. And I'm blessed to have you in my life, and I wouldn't change anything that I have right now. And the choices that I made it infinitely more difficult and have not allowed you and I to have a life I always dreamed possible. And that was a take, and I apologize. and that I'm committed to always being the best that I could possibly be. And this message here today, this is about supporting you and doing better than your dad. Like, this is the area you can easily do better than me. Easily. And I hope you go out there and do it. So I'll tell you this, son. The right woman, she will multiply your success. And the wrong woman, she will drain you dry. This isn't just about love or lust or anything else. It's about your legacy. The legacy you want to leave with the kids that you have and the life that you want to build, and showing them the example of what it looks like to live a life of purpose. Choose someone who is kind, loyal, and shares in your dreams. Someone who wants to build you up to do all the great things you dream about in your life. When you find her, protect that relationship, son. Choose in. Choose love and connection, communication, open, honest, responsible, and always look for how you can connect and grow that bond and relationship. Honor her with your experiences, with your guidance, and with your love. Lead with strength and love, and together you'll build something that lasts generations and will far exceed anything that I've done to this point in my life, son. Make this choice wisely, because everything else in your life will be built upon it. Now go out there and build that future with intention, my son, and find the right woman who fills your heart and makes this family grow exponentially. I love you.